Let's take a quick look at producing a vehicle logbook for tax year end. I'm on the trips page and I've allocated a number of my trips across the year as business trips. I'm also able to capture a trip comment just for my own purposes. To create a logbook, I move across to the logbooks page, and here we will see that the system for my current vehicle has added up the mileage that I've done for this year. Now, I didn't capture an opening odometer reading, but I can calculate back from my current odo reading what that reading should have been, so I'll do that now. I'll set the date that that reading would have been taken on, and I'm going to set that back to the 1st of March. The time I'll set as 8 in the morning, and by deducting the amount of kilometers that have been done in the background there from my current reading, I can pop in the reading that I would have captured at the time, and that is my opening odo reading. Save that. Right, so I have my opening odo reading saved, and my odometer estimate has now been updated. In order to produce a tax logbook, I need to capture a closing odo reading, or at least a second odo reading. Now in my case, this was back in August, end of August, that I took the second reading. Again, took it early in the morning, and the odo reading that I took pretty much matched what the GPS had said, but there was a slight variance, and I can pop in any comment for that. I'll just pop in odo reading 2 and save that. Once I have 2 odo readings, and interestingly you can see that my odo estimate has now been updated to match the second odo reading. Once I have these 2, I can scroll down to my logbooks section. In this section I can add a logbook. The description is tax logbook, or whatever else you would like to call it. In my case I'm going to say March to August, as that's the period I'll be using. I select my start odo reading from the list supplied, my end odo reading, and interestingly you can add them here as well. I will include my taxpayer name. I might also include a taxpayer reference number just to make it easier for my accountant, but this is not required, and I say OK. Once that is saved, we can see the logbook that has been added to our account. We can download a business versus private chart, a detailed report, or a summary report. The summary report is typically all that is required. Let's have a look at that now. By clicking on the link, the system will generate the report and ask me if I want to open or save the file. I chose to open the file, and so the file opens in an Adobe Reader window. Here I can see the taxpayer details and the vehicle details. I can see my opening odo and my closing odo readings, the total distance traveled, and how much of that was business, and the report has also calculated for me the business percentage of travel. So that's the summary report. Let's take a quick look at the detail report. I've gone back to my logbook page. I'm looking at the logbook section, and by clicking on detail, I'm able to download the detailed report. Again, I'll simply say open, and the detail report will open. Again, I have my details. I have the information from the summary report, but as I scroll down, I have detailed information on each and every business trip, including the start and end odo reading as required by IRD. That concludes our brief look at creating a tax logbook for submission to your accountant or for IRD. Thank you.